Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mr. Humble, and this is episode 16 of our Bankroll Challenge. So you guys have probably noticed that we've been on a huge downswing lately. It feels like nothing's been going right. And honestly, we need a little excitement for me and for the channel. So today, we're taking a shot at NL30, playing 15-cent, 30-cent blinds for the first time in this series. And for any new viewers, this challenge started with just $125. Right now, our bankroll sits at $206.38. And we'll be buying in for $30, playing 100 big blinds deep. This could be great, or it could be our downfall. I guess we'll find out. All right, let's jump into the games. Okay, our first interesting hand and our first big hand at NL30. I'm on the big blind with 3-6 of spades. Low jack opens at 3 big blinds. Hijack calls, and honestly, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be our call or not. I wish I just folded, but I'm on the big blind. It's only 2 more to defend, so that's what I do. And the flop comes great. 8 of spades, 7 of spades, 9 of hearts. I flop a combo draw. I check, playing the check raise, but then low jack bets half pot, and then hijack min raises to 9 big blinds. The raise caught me really off guard, and I wasn't sure what to do. Do I just 3-bet anyway? I decided to just cold call, and the low jack calls too. The turn comes the ace of spades. We hit our flush. I check again, and this time I plan on check raising no matter what. I figured they have something they bet and raised on the flop, but then both players check, low jack and hijack. So right now I'm worried I'm missing value. River comes king of clubs. I'm happy another spade didn't come off, but I know they just both checked the turn, so I bet half pot. The low jack calls, but now the hijack goes all in. After he goes all in, I'm not feeling great, even though he checked back the turn. But I only have 32 big blinds left, and the board's not paired, so I have to call. I do, and the low jack folds. The hijack shows king 9 of spades, and it's devastating. At least I didn't go all in ahead like the last couple of videos and lose. The only way I think I can play this one different is just folding pre-flop. Even if I jam on the flop, there's no way hijack folds with top pair and a flush draw. So we start out losing a buy-in. Then here I get pocket jacks on the small blind. Button opens to 3 big blinds. I 3-bet to 12 blinds. Button folds. Pretty standard, but I show every 3-bet pot. Now I'm on the button with king of clubs, jack of hearts, and open to 2.5 big blinds. And both blinds call. Flop comes jack of diamonds, 3 of spades, 4 clubs. Now small blind donks out for 4 big blinds, and the big blind calls. I'm not sure what's going on, but I have top pair, so I call. Turn is a 9 of clubs. Now both blinds check, so I think I must be good. I bet half pot for some value, but then the small blind check raises to 27.7 big blinds. The big blind folds. I guess he could have some bluffs like 5-6, but from my experience, this is just never a bluff. He checked to try to get more money in on a check raise. I should have just checked back, and I let it go. So we were up a little. Now we're down a little, and I'm on the button with 8 of hearts, 8 of clubs. The hijack limps. The cutoff raises to 3 big blinds. I decide to just call. Small blind calls, and the hijack actually folds. The flop comes jack of diamonds, 2 of hearts, 8 of diamonds. We hit a set. Both villains check, and I bet 30%. The small blind folds, but the cutoff calls. Turn is the king of clubs. Cutoff checks again. It's a clean river, but I don't think he's that strong, so I bet just half pot. He thinks for a little and calls. River is the king of spades, so now we have a full house. Unfortunately, the cutoff checks again. Maybe I bet too big here. I bet full pot, just praying he has a king, but unfortunately he snap folds. But we finally win a nice one and we're fighting back. Now I get ace 10 of spades on the cutoff. The hijack limps and I bump it up to 4.5 big blinds. The button calls and the hijack calls. Flop comes ace of clubs, 2 of hearts, king of hearts. The hijack checks, and I c-bet for 30% pot. Surprisingly, the button and the hijack call. Turn is the queen of clubs. Hijack checks. I think here multi-way, I have to do some pot control, so I check, and button checks. River is a jack of clubs. I have a straight, but there's 3 clubs on board. Now hijack leads out for half pot. I wasn't sure what to make of it, but no way I'm folding for this sizing. The button folds. Hijack shows king jack diamonds. That was ambitious of him to lead out, but we win a decent sized pot. Here I think I make a mistake. I'm on the small blind with king jack of diamonds. The button, this is the same guy from last couple hands. He opens to 3.5 big blinds. I 3-bet to 13 big blinds. And why I say it's a mistake, just last hand I saw this guy limp from the hijack with king jack suited. So if he's limping king jack suited, what's he opening this big with? 3.5 blinds is over standard. Now he 4-bets me to 40 big blinds, and I snap fold. King Jack's still definitely a 3-bet versus a button open, just not this guy. I was trying to play solverish instead of exploitably. Next hand, I'm first to act in the hijack with Queen 8 of clubs and open to 2.5 big blinds. And the big blind defends. Flop comes 9 of spades, 6 of clubs, 5 of clubs. Pretty good flop. We have a combo draw. But now villain donks out. Full pot size bet. I don't love check raising on a big bet like this, but I do it anyway. I raise it up to 12.4 big blinds. And villain calls. Turn is the king of spades. Now the villain checks. I only have queen high, so I bet out for 17 big blinds. Villain does think for a while, but he folds. This felt good. Got a bluff throw. Now I'm on the cutoff with 10-8 of diamonds. Low jack opens to 3 big blinds. I love these kind of hands, and I want to drive everybody else out, so I 3-bet to 9 big blinds. Don't have to go too big, I'll be in position. Low jack, the same guy from the last 2 hands, just calls. Flop comes decent, 10 of spades, 7 of diamonds, 2 of spades. Villain checks, and I bet 30% pot, and villain calls. Turn is a king of spades. Villain checks again. I don't love it. He could have a suited Broadway, so I check back. River is the ace of diamonds. Low jack checks for a 3rd time, and I have showdown value, so I check back. And villain has ace king. I thought I might be behind, but I wasn't expecting that. He didn't 4-bet me or bet his hand. I bet when I was ahead and check when I was behind. So we lose a small one. Now I get 9 of clubs, 9 of hearts in the big blind. Hijack opens to 3 big blinds. Cutoff calls, and I defend. Flop comes 5 of clubs, 10 of spades, 7 of hearts. I check, and hijack bets half pot. The cutoff folds. I can't go anywhere yet, and I make the call. Turn is the 8 of diamonds. Decent card. Now I have the open end of straight draw. I check, and villain checks back. River is the 7 of diamonds. I think I'm probably good here. Him checking back the turn makes me think he probably has 2 overcards. I decide to just block bet 1 big blind. Hijack calls, and he mucks. I can't go back and check what people have anymore. Something is wrong with my poker stars. It crashes out. So until it's fixed, we're just gonna have to guess. I'm assuming ace high. Okay, last hand of the video. I was down on the second bullet and I fought back, and right now I'm about even. And then this crazy hand happens. I'm on the button with jack of spades, 9 of diamonds. It folds to me, so I open the 2.5 big blinds. Just a small blind calls. The flop comes great. Jack of hearts, jack of diamonds, queen of spades. The small blind checks, and I bet 30% pot. Hope praying he calls. And he does. Turn is a 2 of diamond. Villain checks again. I size up a little and bet 6.2 big blinds. Villain thinks for a little and calls. River is a 2 of clubs. Now villain leads out for 4 big blinds. I thought it was weird, but I feel like I still have basically the nuts. I mean, pocket queens he would 3-bet, so I raised to 12 big blinds. Then villain 3-bets to 21 big blinds.
What?
Now I don't know what's going on. Is this ever a bluff? Maybe he has a jack and we're chopping? It's not much more, so I just call, and villain has pocket 2s. He hits quads. Honestly, as annoyed I am, I'm just happy I didn't lose everything. If he plays it aggressive on the turn, I don't know what I would have done. The downswing's continuing. The 2 big hands of this video were flush over flush and quads over full house. Hopefully we can battle back, playing at these higher stakes. But let's wrap it up and calculate the results. We started this episode with $206.38, and we're ending it at $164.13. That's a loss of $42.25 on the day. The largest dollar loss of the series so far. Obviously not the biggest loss in blinds, since we're playing at higher stakes now, but still a tough hit. That's poker though. I'm not too worried yet. We're still playing with profit overall, and I really feel like once these bigger pots start going our way, things will turn around. I'll be honest though, it does need to happen soon. At 15 cent, 30 cent, 100 big blinds is $30 buy-in, and we're sitting at under 6 buy-ins right now, so the turnaround needs to happen fast. Either way, it's going to be interesting. If you're enjoying the content, like the video, hit the subscribe button, and drop a comment below. It really motivates me to keep going. And as always, this is Mr. Humble Poker. Stay humble, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next one.